Good evening, Chag Sameach, everybody. I am Rabbi Javier Carapan, and I am joined by Leslie, Susie, Jim, Harris, and Larry Meyer, and our technical team. It is a beautiful day in Beth Torah's backyard, our outdoor Beit Tefillah. I think it's about 72 degrees with a light breeze. I mean, it can't be any better, can it?
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
It is gorgeous.
A note of those of you joining us virtually, we are calling page numbers for those who are in person only. The people at home or wherever you are that are looking at the PDF, they don't have page numbers, but you simply follow along everything. So don't tell the people who come late because they're not going to know what's going on, but we don't have any other way to help them. So I guess they'll catch up. So I'm glad you're here from the very beginning. So you heard this very important piece of information.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to pick the way to go and go that way.
And but if while you're watching virtually you have any troubles with technology, we invite you to text or call 913-303-1134. That's our technical assistance line. And you call and Dawson will get back to you as soon as possible. Finally, for those of us here in person, we're using the prayer card and the handout, the insert in blue. So we're going to be alternated with some of those prayers. Finally, we thank you in advance for taking a moment to silence all your electronic devices. Thank you. Toda gracias.
And I'm not the one that wrote that. That was from last year.
Yes, I know. I wrote it. Thank you so much. So our service begins on page number 1 in your prayer card. If you're able, please stand and join us We're going to be facing this way towards the east. It is a tradition to put beautiful decorations on the sukkah. It's called Hidur Mitzvah. We make the sukkah prettier, like witches did. It looks beautiful. Tonight, though, we think about hanging things on the sukkah. We think about our own souls. Tonight, let our shelters be strung with the finest fruit of creation: love, fertility, prosperity, and wisdom. Let us promise to feed the hungry. Let our harvest bring peace. Shema.
On your inserts.
continue with Mi Chamocha. It's on page number 2. Every week, just about when we pray the prayer Ashkivenu in the evening, if you notice inside the Hebrew, it has the words Sukkot Shalom. And it's translated sometimes as a canopy of peace or something like that. But we know what a sukkah is, right? So we think about those words that mean sukkah, and there isn't a word. It's a sukkah. It's like a canopy. It's like a tabernacle. It's a booth. It's a sukkah. That's what it is. So our idea is that we will build a sukkah of peace, a sukkah shalom. As we lie down in darkness, this day, with its burdens, passes away. Raise us up to the light of a new day, O God. Change us with the seasons. Give us rest and renewal. Make us eager for the dawn. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom, Leshalom. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, walk from right. As the sun sets this evening, make sure that about 30 minutes or so after the sun sets, you look up towards the sky and you will see one of the two most spectacular moons of the autumn season. This moon is known as Hunter's Moon. Now, it's reference to the hunting season, which apparently is starting. Now, hunting is not a Jewish thing in general. So I'm not keen to embrace that name. Well, you do, but also the name is associated with what European people normally did in this time of the year. Since the land on which we are holding this service tonight belonged to Native American peoples before colonization, I thought that we should honor them by learning some of their names for this particular moon. So, and in different languages, and I'm not going to try to pronounce them, so I'm telling you what they mean in English. We have drying rice moon, falling leaves moon, freezing moon or ice moon, and migrating moon. You know, the birds are leaving. I like those. All those names I will take instead of hunters.
That's really
moon.
lovely. Yeah.
This moon is also, for us, a Sukkot moon. At the time of harvest. Thinker and philosopher Rabbi Arthur Waskow teaches, quote, full moon, full harvest, full hearts. Now at the full moon, we celebrate Sukkot, the festival of fulfillment, of gathering in the benefits that flow from repentance and forgiveness, the harvest that takes the form of joy and shalom, harmony in the world. Page number 2, in the middle of the page, Vayedaber Moshe et Moadei Adonai el Bnei Israel. And Moses taught all the seasons of Adonai to the Jewish people. So we continue with the Amidah. If you're able, please stand and join us. We're going to be facing that way towards the east, away from the sun.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdevot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'Nehem, L'Ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Metim atah Rav L'Hoshia, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayei Metim Berachamim Rabim, Somek Nofelim Verofech Oholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bagevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, ונאמנת להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
You may be seated. In the handout, we join together in the special blessing for the festival for this Yom Tov shel Sukkot. V'yasienu Adonai Eloheinu et birkat mo'adecha lechaim u'leshalom. Bestow upon us the blessing of your holy festivals, and may we so celebrate them as to be worthy of your blessing. O God and God of our ancestors, make us holy with your mitzvot, and let your Torah be our way of life. May our rest on this day be pleasing in your sight. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. Let your holy festivals remain our heritage, and let us celebrate them with joy, so that all Israel, hallowing your name, may have cause to rejoice. We praise you, Adonai, who sanctifies the house of Israel and the festivals. Baruch Ata Adonai, Mekadesh Israel ve'azmanim. We're back on our prayer card on page number 3. Shalom Ra. Shalom Ra Yisrael Shalom Ra We gather on this first day of Sukkot. We turn our thoughts to those in need of healing. At home, you may type names in the comments. Those of us here in person, go around our Beit Tfilah. See if you would like to share any names, starting with our band here. We think of those in need of healing. We find the Misheberach prayer on page number 4 at the top of the page. May the one who blessed our ancestors brings blessings of strength, compassion, and healing to those of us who struggle with the oppression of addiction, emotional distress, and mental suffering. Surround them with love and kindness, grace, companionship, and peace. I know that you all think that Purim is a fun holiday, but I got news for you. Sukkot is a really fun holiday. There's so many things to do in Sukkot that we don't have time to count them. One is dwell in the sukkah, decorate the sukkah. And we have now another 4 mitzvahs in one for Sukkot, which is the shaking of the lulav.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
It's one of my
so
favorites.
This is what we're going to do. Everybody will get a chance to shake the lulav in more than one way this evening. And but until then, I'm going to do the blessing and do the shaking here. And then after the service, in a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, maybe less, we're going to put them in the sukkah, and we have 3 sets, so you can choose one and do your shaking there. If you say the blessing with me, it counts later on, but you can also say it again. So the blessing, it's on the next page, it's in the insert on page number 2. And those of you who have the PDF, it says the next page. And hold on a second. Could you open this for me? Thank you. My assistant will help me with the etrog. So here's the etrog. I don't know if you can see it there. So it's a beautiful etrog, and I explained many times that it grows like this on the plant. Yeah, I know, it's weird. So it's the plant, instead of hanging like that, like a normal fruit would, right? It's a Jewish fruit, so why would do it for, the regular? It has to do it outside. Yeah, right? So that's just how they grow. Because remember, they're flowers, so that's how they grow. So if this is a normal way of growing it, if I have and do the blessing like this, there's no blessing for holding. There's only blessing for shaking. That's just how, I didn't invent this religion. I'm telling you what it is. I mean, it's like, if I had invented everything, I can explain you differently. But this one I didn't invent. Just telling you. So I've been doing this for 3,000 years. I'm not going to change it now. So this is how it grows. All right. So before the blessing, you put it upside down. I know this doesn't look upside down, but trust me, it's upside down. That sounds like being of a joke,
It does. So
3 etrogim walk into a bar, one upside down, one. Yeah. A lulav, a etrog, and a rabbi walk into a bar. So, enough. All right. So, the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilav lulav. Netilat lulav, the shaking of the lulav. And because it's the first time we're doing this, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheyanu v'kiimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. And we have all 4 species here: the myrtle, the willow, the palm, which is really the dates, and then the etrog. All right, and they supposedly represent all the different areas in the land of Israel at one point in history. No, because in Israel, if you go now, there are lots of orange groves and things like that. So I guess that's the etrog. So those are the things. So now, the etrog has to be shaken in 6 directions: straight ahead, right, back, left, up, and down. So, right, and here it's kind of hard to do it, so I'm going to step down here. All right. If the camera will follow me. So, and I face east, so it goes that way. And then you go here, you go to the left, you go up, and you go down. I think the straight is this, and this is really up. You have to stretch to do it. So those are all the sides of what can you? Oh, they have to change. I'm sorry. All righty. So that is the shaking of the lulav. So in just a minute, you can go into the sukkah and everybody can shake the lulav.
Taking my job very seriously.
Thank you so very much, my assistant. We continue now with Aleinu L'Shabeach is on the prayer card for page 4. If you're able, please stand, and we're facing east again.
Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם כלכנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Life After Death by Laura Gilpin. These things I know, how the living go on living, and how the dead go on living with them, so that in a forest even a dead tree casts a shadow, and the leaves fall one by one, and the branches break in the wind, and the bark peels off slowly, and the trunk cracks, and the rain seeps in through the cracks, and the trunk falls onto the ground, and the moss covers it. And in the spring the rabbits find it and build their nest inside the dead tree, so that nothing is wasted in nature or in love. We are observing the Shloshim period for Helen Frankel Bancoulter, aunt of Floyd Frankel, Lisa Berman, niece of Elizabeth Applebaum, and cousin of Jim Applebaum and Sharon Hoffman. Gloria Sherman, mother and mother-in-law of Janice and Steve Katz. Marcia Eisenberg, mother of Diana Hurst, and Robert G. Shaw, husband of Jeannie Shaw. And today we mark the following yortzites of members of our congregation: Louis Goldfarb, Minnie Goldman, Richard Gerard Greenberg, Lillian Nathan Kirsch, Riva Raitseva, Aaron Raitsev, Ruth Schultz, Henriette Tiven. Zichronam livracha, may the memories be for a blessing. We join in the Mourner's Kaddish. Kaddish Yatom is at the bottom of page 4. If you're able, please stand. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך ללם וללמיה למיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירם בלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו
It's time for some announcements. Aviva.
This is Aviva's song. The announcements are coming, they won't take too long. If you want to do some Jewish, you won't steer wrong. This is Aviva's song.
Chag Sameach. This is such a wonderful, wonderful start to Sukkot. Thank you to everyone who made it possible. Thank you to all of us for eating in the sukkah, decorating the sukkah, and now beginning the festival together. We have many things going on during Sukkot. I have flyers printed out, so please feel free to grab one from me. I will mention that 1 week from right now, we will be back together as Sukkot concludes and Simchat Torah begins with Chef Aristo's curbside food truck. So dinner is on Beth Torah. It will be awesome with the food truck. We'll be hanging out, and then we'll come inside for our Simchat Torah service. So please take a graphic from me so you know what's going on, and we'll see you many times this week. We also might have a sweet treat on the drink table. So check it out over there after. Thank you.
Thank you, Aviva. We conclude our service with a new song that here Leslie composed for us for Sukkot. You need to stand up and do it. I think you may have movements.
The melody may sound familiar. So you can go, hang on, yeah. During the verse, it's a free-form dance. I expect to see everybody chair dancing or standing up and dancing. So hit it, maestro. Everybody in the Jewish world celebrates. For a week, we build a sukkah outside and decorate with branches and leaves. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav. Shake your lulav. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav. Shake your lulav. You take a willow and a myrtle and a palm branch, straight and tall. That's the lulav. You add an etrog and you shake them while you hold them all. Yeah, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav. Shake your lulav. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav. Shake your lulav. We shake a lulav in the sukkah once a day. Hey, that's our way. Sit in the sukkah, look at the sky through the roof. That's the way we celebrate. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the sukkah. Oh, shake the lulav. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav.
No, your sukkah.
We're gonna break it down now. Oh, shake it to the east. Shake it to the west. Shake it to the north. Shake it to the south. Shake it to the up. Shake it to the down. Shake your lulav all around. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the lulav. One more time. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav. Shake your lulav. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your lulav.
Thank you, Leslie. Very inspiring. Chag Sameach, everybody.
Take care of each other out there.